Pacific West. Is there a new banking crisis? We'll tell you. I'm Bill. This is Toby.
Hola.
We're here to give you a format of analysis that you just won't get anywhere else.
And why would you want to?
Right. Why would you want to go anywhere else? So when
Joke
you have,
never gets old.
that never gets old.
Oh, a card popped out.
So when you have Pacific West, if you may have heard, right, they sold themselves yesterday to another bank at a much lower price. So it was, in a way, it was kind of like a fire sale on a bank, or if you want to be darker about it, you could say a controlled failure. So we have one simple question this morning for our friend Toby, and we'll discuss it, is, are we headed for a new, bigger banking crisis?
You know, we covered this question before a few months ago.
We did, and your conclusion was it was not over.
Yeah. But let's see. Let's get an update. That's the boring part. Let's see. Let's do 3 piles, because I think we said there's actually multiple things that are going on with this bank failure. Which, you know, you can talk about it at the end, but let's just roll.
Okay.
So this is the past. We have the devil. Actually, one of my favorite cards. He looks really scary, you know. But I often call this the addiction card, right? So when this card shows up in, you know, in a reading, it's usually because there's a story the person has around, well, I can't do that, you know, like they don't have control over it. So if it's a bank, maybe they're just like, oh, it's not our fault. We don't have any, you know, control over the situations. They're just happening to us. You know, we're not the masters of our own destiny. Something of a story around that. The interesting thing about the devil card and its relationship to addiction is that, you know, the people that are standing in front of the devil, they're all chained up, right? They have a collar around their neck, but at any moment they can pull that collar off and release themselves for bondage or from bondage. Okay, next card. I can go into a lot. It's one of my favorite cards, but okay. So here we have now, this is the 3 of coins. It's the commissions card. So interestingly, someone is being called upon to increase their work, right? So for an individual reading, this is usually good, especially if you're in a business slump or something like that. It means that people are going to start coming to you and asking for your services. Okay.
Okay.
And you can just figure out what that means to the bank.
Don't worry, I know what that
means. Of course you do. Okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're together.
Oh no, here it is.
Oh, one of your favorite cards. Oh, poor 5s. Bill has an odd relationship with 5.
Stay tuned for that.
This is 5 of coins. So this is when you have the 4 of coins, things have been really stable. The new coin comes in, it's disruptive, right? So with the coins, which is an earth element, it covers not only money, but your body, your physical resources, right, of whatever sort. And the people in this video, they feel really poor. They have this mentality, oh, woe is me, nothing ever goes my way. Well, this is the kind of thought process that goes inside their head, but it's not really true. Behind them, if they truly needed help, there would be a way out.
Okay,
there we go.
All right. So let's take a brief moment to review. The devil card, the addiction card when it comes to banks. What are regional banks addicted to? Well, they're addicted to commercial real estate loans, and they didn't exactly manage interest rate risk properly, which means they're addicted to an attitude of, wahoo, let's open a bank. Okay. Now, when someone's coming to the rescue or business is coming in, like that 3rd card, correct me if I'm wrong, right? That to me, as soon as she said it, that sounds like a massive Fed bailout. That means the Fed's going to have to come in and once again backstop the entire system publicly, right? Because it may be one bank fails after another. Now, since it's being recorded on July 26th, the day of a Fed meeting, right? Powell may come out and say, today's the last tightening, right? Which is what Toby expects, which is what we expect. Okay, of course, it would shock the world if he didn't raise rates at all. Okay, that would be an indication of a bigger banking crisis. We doubt that. But it seems like what Toby's pulling out of the cards is saying the Fed's coming to the rescue of the banking system, and that's probably going to get translated into some capital markets turbulence. And of course, that's the present. So in the future, looks something like winter, where everyone is sort of huddled together and can't see a brighter future. So maybe there will be a brighter future after these banks perhaps fail and get reorganized. All right. But this would seem to indicate that more headline news about banks may be on the way and may not be positive. So sometimes you would say, well, the Fed's done hiking interest rates. That's great, right?
Long term.
Right. But sometimes there's something in markets called subtle fact. Right. Meaning, we knew it was going to end and now it's ended. And now what? It's a big letdown. So these are just things that I don't know if any of that resonated with you or there's.
No, I mean, that's why you're here.
Okay.
You have to turn this into market speak.
Okay.
Because I just know the energies. I just know how things feel, but it's great to get that.
Right.
Fabulous.
Well, when you're pulling that winter, that card with the winter for the future of banks, best pay attention, best know where your money is. Okay, I'm Bill. This is Toby. We're Unhinged Crypto. Subscribe to the channel.